Hi everyone, it's Darlene. Welcome back for another card video. Today I'm using this new set that I got called Hi There Bear by Concord and Ninth, and I decided to try it out with a bunch of different color combinations. So I'm going to be creating one of these in the video. So here is the set. It has a panda bear markings, and it has just the full same color bear and a bunch of accessories. And then I have this clearly besotted Let's Party Again set. I'm going to use the heart balloon from this one. So I'm going to position my outline stamp in the lower left hand corner. I'm using this Altenew ink called Soft Lilac. It's just a really light purple. And I was kind of worried that I wouldn't get a good impression with this tiny little ink pad, but I was really surprised how great the coverage was with this little pad. So I stamped it once and it looked pretty good, but I decided to go ahead and stamp it again just to make sure it was as dark as it could be. So I inked it up again, and now I'm going to stamp it one more time. And I was really happy with this color. So next I'm going to stamp the outline of this bear, and because it has to fit right exactly in that hole of the background stamp, I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig so you can see how you can easily line it up by looking through this plastic sheet. And so the trick is to kind of hold it at the top in the corner, and then put it all the way down and then all the way straight back up. And that'll make sure it doesn't kind of smudge from side to side. I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig also for the fur to make sure I get inside that outline. I'm going to stamp it on my Stamp-A-Majig sheet with some VersaFine black onyx ink so that I can get a really good image so I could see through and make sure I've got it in the right spot. And I usually use the VersaFine ink because it cleans really, really easily. So I'll position that over on top. Now I've already cleaned my stamp, and now I'm going to ink it up with some smoky slate Stampin' Up! Ink. I thought the gray would look pretty with the purple. You can see the fur is kind of spotty and reflective and realistic looking. So it's a really sweet, cute little bear. Okay, so now I'm going to stamp the balloon. I'm using Tempting Turquoise. There are two steps to this heart balloon. I'm going to use the solid stamp first, and I'm going to stamp off on a sheet of scratch paper here. And then I'll position the balloon right above where his hand is so I could put the string right into it. And then for the second step, I'm going to use my Stamp-A-Majig again to make sure I get that lined up just right. And I'm going to stamp the Tempting Turquoise without stamping off. And then for the string, I'm going to cover up the balloon because I'm going to be using the stamp from the Hi Bear set because it just seems to fit really well with this bear. So I get the string coming right out of the balloon into his hand. Thought it'd be really cute to have a glittery heart, so I'm going to take my owl punch, and I use this heart in the owl punch all the time. It just seems to be the perfect size, and I'm going to punch it out of some American Crafts red glitter paper, and then I'll put some multi-medium matte on the back and just position it right there on his chest. I have this really cute sentiment scent by Paper Smooches called Courteous Cuties 2. It has a bunch of sentiments for bears, sheep, and bees. So I found one that fit this. I stamped it in some VersaFine black onyx ink, and then I trimmed it. Now I'll trim my panel to 4 by 5 1/4. I'm going to put some tape runner on the back here. And when I put it on, I was just sort of thinking on the bear, off the bear, decided off the bear, but then just before I pressed it down, I thought maybe I should outline it in some black. So I just grabbed a piece of black scrap paper just to kind of eyeball it, and I decided it was just too much. So I went ahead and just adhered it directly to that panel. Now I'm trying to decide black or smoky slate, which matches my bear fur. So I just kept going back and forth, and in the end I decided that I really liked that black contrast on the outside. So I'm going to use the Hero Arts black note card, and I'll adhere this in the center. And right before I adhered it, I thought, gosh, it'd be nice to round the corners because the corners of the bear outline are also rounded. So I'm going to use my corner chomper on the 1/2 inch setting. And after I did the 2 corners, I decided that I was just going to leave it at that. So I went ahead and pressed it down on my Hero Arts cardstock, and then I rounded out the black underneath so it would be nice and even on those 2 corners. And that is the card for today. So here's the card I made, the final card. And I want to show you the other 2 cards I made. The first one is made with crumb cake for the bear fur. And I used So Saffron on the umbrella, and I used Soft Sky for the background. For this one, I used Pink Pirouette for the background. And then I tried out the panda markings, which is really cute. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed these different color combinations, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.